This week we're in Sussex, once home to Rudyard Kipling. Ooh, Ruddy loved his cakes. And hoping to tickle her guests' fondant fancies is today's host, jewellery entrepreneur Sarah. That bag could do with a shave. Like all our competitors, Sarah will be cooking and throwing her shindig in these dapper digs. Very nice. So, what's the plan, Sarah?
I think my cooking is going to be very simple and my hosting is also going to be very simple. And maybe simple wins out.
Hi, I'm Rod. Please come in.
The food was far from simple when Monday's host, part-time comedian Rod, showcased his fancy fare.
This is fantastic.
My night was a great night because it was very stylish. I provided restaurant-quality food.
This is amazing.
That's a really lovely thing to say, thank you. I think I set the tone for the rest of the week.
It was certainly a tough act to follow for animal mystic Josie.
Cheers!
Who put on a spooky soiree for her guests.
Oh, wow.
Is she a witch?
My night was wonderful. My night had everything.
Despite all the hocus pocus,
Crystal's working.
some of her grub didn't have that magic touch.
The sauce, it's slightly bitter.
So at this stage in the competition, I do think my competitors might be Rod and definitely Sarah.
Not Paula, then. She served her guests a banquet with ingredients past their sell-by date.
It was going to be thrown away.
The Madeira cake's lovely. I can really taste the amaretto.
And it was going well, until she sliced the vegan option with a meat knife.
I just worked really hard on it. I've kind of resigned myself to the fact I'm probably not topping the leaderboard.
Welcome to Hassan's Comedy Night.
It was chuckles all round last night when solicitor Hassan showcased his unique stand-up.
Get yourself some mortgage advice.
But when it came to the food, it was no laughing matter.
It's burning me inside.
It's a challenge.
Right. I'm definitely not in the running. I'm certainly in the back.
Not quite. That honour goes to Paula, with Rod way out in front on 33. But could Sarah change all that with her healthy and simple nosh?
For me, good food is all about great taste and a really good flavoursome dish. And that's hopefully what I'm going to try and achieve tonight.
Beetroot, apple and fennel salad with a horseradish dressing.
Fennel I like, apple I like, beetroot I like. Win-win.
I'm familiar with beetroot, apple and fennel. I've seen that about.
Sounds quite simple. I don't think there's much prep that would need to go into that.
Good food doesn't have to be particularly hard work. I mean, to be fair, it's a pretty easy option because it's literally, let's cut up some stuff, let's slap it on a plate. But we'll see.
Lazy. Sarah cuts up beetroot, fennel and apple, ready to slap on a plate. It'll be enhanced with a dill and horseradish dressing before serving. And that's all the prep done.
Delicious.
It's the final night of the competition in Sussex.
Cheers!
Where, like all the diners this week, Sarah is hosting her soiree in these swanky surroundings.
Right, guys, I am off to sort out your starter. I will see you in a bit.
Fantastic.
See you in a bit.
While her guests have a mingle, Sarah tackles her tricky first course.
That's the most complicated bit over of my dish. If I don't burn it, obviously.
Next job, bunging beets in a bowl.
Obviously, that was a very difficult process,
Obvs.
as is this.
Suitably stirred and plonked on lettuce, it's ready for the table.
Well, here we go. Let's see what they make of this then.
I hope they appreciate all your effort. Beetroot, apple and fennel salad with a horseradish and dill dressing.
Tuck on in. Let me know what you think.
It's really nice. I'm enjoying it. Sort of easy, small salad. It was nice, but, it wasn't my favourite thing to eat.
It's a mix of very different ingredients, but it does come together really well. I wanted to like it, but it was full of beetroot and fennel, and it was a little bit too spicy for me.
So the horseradish is meant to just give a really soft warmth to the dish, rather than knock your socks off.
It's really ratcheted it up.
Yeah, more like a radish.
My most favourite memory of my brother is with the radish. We were in a supermarket and there was a radish on the floor and we were kicking it about playing football and the radish, it was going all around the store. We had such good laughs. So horseradish, radish, it just reminds me of good times.
Well, here we are then.
I'm not sure quite how hilarious that was.
It wasn't.
Every time I see a radish, I want to call my brother and say, hey, come and kick this radish with me.
Remember, kids, radish kicking is not big and not clever, so don't do it.
So what kind of scares you that you would love to do?
Always wanted to do a skydive. And I did it with my dad. Anybody that tells you that a skydive is the best thing they've ever done is lying. It's the worst thing I've ever done.
So imagine if you were in a plane and there's only 4 parachutes, who would you save on this table?
I would give all of us a parachute, and then I would put Hassan on my back and get him to hold on to me, and then I would get us both going.
What a way to go. In each other's arms.
He could, you know, strap himself to me like a little mummy and koala bear, and then we'd be safe.
Loved the image that Rod gave of us hugging each other as we fell to our deaths from a skydive. Very romantic and tragic at the same time.
So far, so good, I'd say. I think, yeah, my starter went down really well and people seem to really enjoy the really fresh taste and, yeah, the different flavours that have been brought together.
Jolly good.